Hello. Oh my god. Hello, my name's Sam. Welcome to my channel. So it is February 1st, which means it's time for my favorite part of the month where I struggle to complete the daily games and then struggle to find books that fit with the answers. So the way that I build my TBRs is I do Wordle, Connections, Strands, and Colorful, and then I pick one book for each of the games, and then I attempt to read those books in the month. So I'm gonna start with Wordle. I always start with the same word on Wordle. I always start with a rose. Okay, it probably ends in ER. Oh, that is not a word. Okay, tired, no, tired. I bet it's tired. Ooh, oh, damn it. I had the perfect one. If it was tired, I was gonna do Margot's Got Money Troubles because she's like sprawled on the couch. Okay, so it starts with an R and then it ends in a T. Rivet? Rivet, I don't think it's, yeah. Okay, I don't think it could be anything else. Rivet? What do I do for rivet? Whenever I like do the Wordle, like not for this, just like, you know, leisurely, and I come across a word that I'm like, wow, that would be really difficult to like make something, because all the other ones are good because it gives you like a lot of different options. But like with the Wordle, if it's like a random word like rivet or like something that's like kind of like a descriptor, like that's harder to do, I always am like worried that I'm gonna like run into trouble, and this is one of those. And so for rivet, I had to like look up, like I don't even know what a rivet is. It is a permanent mechanical fastener that joins two or more pieces of material together. So it's like a tool or like a part of like construction or like building or whatever. So I thought that maybe I could find something that on my shelves that had to do with like mechanics or like building or construction or metal, and the closest that I could think of was Annie-Bot by Sierra Greer, which is about like an AI girlfriend. So surely there's gonna be some like constructing if you're making like an AI girlfriend, but I think it's more about like the artificial intelligence. Like she's not like a full robot. I don't know, I haven't read the book, obviously. So that was the one that I thought would be the best. I just looked through all the books that I have because my other thought was, okay, if I could find one of the books that is already on my shelves, like that I own or that I have out from the library that has like the word like riveting in like one of the blurbs, then I would do that. But I just looked through all of them and none of them have that. So I had this video edited and ready to upload, and then I went to the library and found this. And Karen Slaughter thought that Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas was riveting. So I'm going to read this instead. And this is following Nina in Mexico in 1840, and there's maybe a vampire that is killing men, and then it attacks her 9 years ago. It tears her and her like childhood sweetheart Nestor apart, and then they are reunited 6 years later, and the vampire thing, monster, whatever it is back, and they have to figure out what is going on. And I was hoping that the first book, or the first Isabel Cañas that I read would be The Hacienda, but I just haven't had a chance, I guess, to get to any of her books, so I'm just excited to be reading anything by her. All of her books sound really good, and I'm excited that I'm reading this one. And I feel that this fits with the prompt, but well, I guess it doesn't really fit with the prompt better, but it has the word riveting in the blurb, so I think that is better than picking Annie-Bot for this prompt. So yeah, I'm gonna do this instead. Okay, I'm a little worried for connections because I've been really bad at connections lately, and I've been like struggling to get it. So let's see. Okay, tone, shade, hue, those are all like right close to each other. Match, like something to do with colors. Okay, we also have like detective, suspect, alibi, like all things to do with like clue. Yes, okay. Components of a mystery. That one was easy. Okay, and then let's go, oh, tinge, would tinge, shade, tone, hue. Yes, tint, okay. Dispute, challenge, match, contest. Damn it. Question? Okay, chord. This is probably going to seem obvious to some people. Chord, things you strike. Okay, yeah, you strike a match, you strike a pose, you strike a you strike a chord, you strike a deal. Strike a, okay, and then question, contest, challenge, dispute. This will be like argument kind of things. Take issue with. Go me. Okay, that one could be as simple as like picking a mystery. For connections, I'm gonna go with the category of components of a mystery and just pick a mystery. So I'm gonna pick The Other Side of Night by Adam Hamdy. Adam Hamdy. Mainly because I'm already reading it. I'm like only like 10% into the audiobook, but I have the audiobook and I really need to prioritize audiobooks, and so this is perfect opportunity. So this is like one of those synopses where it's like there's like 3 different kind of components and it's kind of hard to explain. So you're following David Asha, who is writing a story about how he got separated from his son. And then we're also following a detective who finds a book that has a note in it that says like, help, he's trying to kill me. She realizes that it was written by David Asha, who was last seen stepping off of a cliff, and that her like partner, like, or her like boyfriend or something, is like the godfather to David Asha's son, Elliot. So we're following all of those different timelines, and I'm only like 10% in right now and I'm enjoying the audiobook so far. It does have a low rating on Goodreads, like a 3.52, but I tend to like lowly rated books. And also I've heard that like there's like a really good like twist at the end, and it's been a while since I've read a book that had a really good twist, so hopefully it lives up to that. Okay, strands. I also sometimes struggle with strands, so let's see. Okay, hunt and peck. What? Like a bird? I don't know. Hunt and peck. Hunt and peck. Like, birds? That's literally the only thing I can think of. Woodpecker? No. Forest? I feel like it comes, I feel like sometimes it becomes obvious as you get a word, so I'm just gonna get a hint. Scrounge, scourge, forage. Okay. Yeah, bird. Hawk. Why am I so far off to the side? Okay, eagle. Yeah, it's so much more obvious when you like know the word. Like when you know kind of what you're looking for. Sparrow? Would sparrow be in there? No. Hawk, eagle, albatross? Is that in there? What are some other birds that are like, you know, like predator birds? I'm not a bird connoisseur. Do I just stop it here because I know it has to do with birds and I just pick a book with a bird on the cover? Okay, am I the only one that only can think of 2 birds that are like ostrich? Okay. We're going to Google for this one. Birds that hunt. Falcon, owl. Okay, falcon. Is it cheating? I don't care. Raptors. Is that the spangram? Yay. Okay, osprey. Osprey. Do you like how I'm cheating? Vulture. Nice. That should have been obvious. Can I get the last 2 without the assistance of Google? Condor. Yes. Okay, and then sketrel? Is that a bird? Nope. Kestrel? I don't know what a kestrel is. Okay, so definitely birds. So for strands, I tried to find a book that had like a predatory bird on the cover, but the best I could do was these birds on the cover of This Is How You Lose the Time War, which are clearly not predatory birds, but they're birds, so I don't really care. And this is about, I think, like the romance that develops between 2 like rival agents in a time war, as the title would suggest. I believe one is like from the future and one is from the past, and they're corresponding like with letters, and it's short and it's sci-fi. And with sci-fi, I find I don't read a lot of it, but it always tends to be something that I love when I do read it, and I love a short book, so I'm hoping that this one will be a win. Okay, lastly, colorful. Okay, so we have like a green color and then like a taupey, like a, I don't know, like a neutral. Okay, let's try green first. Green. Okay, do I actually attempt to like fully get it? Okay, so we have, okay, I say we go green. No, it's not that dark. Maybe we go like less obvious than just green. Like we go like a yellow with like this and then like a green. Okay, so we got green, this color, and then white. No, green, this color, and then, no, not yellow. It's like pretty much almost there. Unless we go maybe a little bit darker, we could do black, or we could do this green. I feel like that might make it too light. I want to just get it without like doing that thing where you just like pick all the colors and see which one pops up. Okay, do I want to do black? I feel like that'll make it too dark. Yeah. Dun, dun. No, okay, I'm on my last one. Okay, so let's go. We're going to do this blue. We're going to do the bright green, and then we're going to do the yellow maybe. No, it's none of those. Oh my God. Why is this so embarrassing? This is why I always cheat. Here, here, and then pink. I feel like it always like throws you off by throwing in, like all these shades of green are like literally identical. I'm gonna try pink. Yay. I always get it on like the last one. Okay, let's do a little screenshot of this color. Okay, lastly for colorful, this one was really hard because I didn't have anything on my shelf with this green color, because last month I also got a green color and I picked Half a Soul, which is all green, and so I have nothing else that is green on my want to read. And then I got this taupe color, and I also have nothing else that even like remotely matches this kind of shade. So I had a couple options. The closest I could come to that taupey color was the Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. I could also just do a reread because I am trying to reread more books, and I could do Shark Heart by Emily Habeck because I want to reread this and tab it. And it's like really short. It's got like, I mean, it looks long, but when you actually read it, it's short because like a lot of the pages have like, you know, not a lot of words on them, which is something that I love. So I could reread this. My other option is I could read a book that has green in the title. I could read, I'm gonna stop hugging this. I could read Green Frog by Gina Chung, which is an anthology about short story collection that explores Korean American womanhood, bodies, animals, and transformation as a means of survival, which sounds really good. I love a good short story collection. So I don't know, what's the right answer here? Okay, ultimately it's what I want, right? Because I build this TBR and I do this for me, and no one watches these videos. So I want to reread more books, and I loved Shark Heart. It was my favorite book from last year, and I want to annotate more books. So I am going to read Shark Heart by Emily Habeck. I'm going to reread Shark Heart. This book made me absolutely sob my eyes out. It's following a married couple, Lewis and Wren, and Lewis is slowly turning into a great white shark. For some reason, in the world that this book takes place, that is something common that happens. People will just mutate into animals. And you're following Lewis and Wren's story as Lewis is transforming, but then you're also following something from like Wren's childhood, and it made me sob in two separate occasions in the book, and it was just absolutely amazing and perfect, and I loved it. And I love like how sad it was for how weird the premise sounds, and I'm so excited for this to have so many tabs once I finish it. Okay, that is it. That is my TBR for the month of February. I'm actually really excited because I'm very excited to reread Shark Heart, and then I have 2 books on here that were from my top 25 books to read in 2025. So hopefully I can get those over and done with and actually complete this TBR because I didn't really do that good in January. But anyways, thank you for watching if you did, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye.